A girl sat on the roadside acting like she desperately needed a specific medicine. She held an oxygen mask and kept some money beside her. A boy came by and said, "I think you really need this," then threw the medicine away in another direction, not at her, grabbed the money and walked off. The girl calmly picked up her money and the oxygen bottle again, returning to the same act. Another girl walked by. At first she was shocked, but once she saw the money, she picked it up first, then grabbed the oxygen tube and said, "You seem to need this so badly. I'm tossing it," and left with a fake attitude. Then a third girl came. She didn't even notice the money. She ran straight to the oxygen pipe and said, "Breathe! Breathe fast! We can still save you." Only after helping, she picked up the money and handed it back. "This belongs to you. Keep it. This world is cruel. If it wasn't me, someone else would have taken this and run. Thank God I showed up." The girl who was pretending to be in pain said, "Thank you so much for saving my life. Where were you heading?" The girl replied, "I was on my way to a job interview." She smiled and said, "Well, go ahead. And hey, your job's already secured." She stood up, dusted herself off, and walked straight to the boy who had taken her money, now enjoying a burger bought with that same cash. She asked, "Can I have just a bite?" The boy laughed. "Weren't you almost dying a moment ago? How are you even alive now?" She replied calmly, "Not everyone is like you." Annoyed, the boy tore off a small piece of bread, crumbled it into tiny pieces, dropped it on the ground, and said, "Here, go ahead, eat that." The girl looked shocked but said nothing and walked off. She approached the second girl, the one who took her money. She said, "Can I have 2 sips of water from your bottle?" That girl smiled. "Why not? Let me help you," and splashed the water right on her face. The third girl, watching everything, was stunned. She returned with a fresh bottle of clean water and handed it to her. "You never had to beg from such people. If you ever need anything, just ask me. I'll bring you food, water, anything." Just then, all 3 arrived at the job interview center. The first 2 saw the third girl and said mockingly, "Even people like you are applying for this job?" She smiled. "Yes, and inshallah, I'm getting it." They laughed at her. When the interviews began, the interviewer turned out to be the same girl who had pretended to need oxygen and food. The first 2 were confident, saying, "We've met already. Our job is guaranteed." She politely collected all their files, playing it cool, as if she had no idea who they were. Then, with calm authority, she said, "I want to hire people who, even in their worst moments, can offer someone food or save someone's life." Their faces dropped. She continued, "You two, your interview's already over." They were shocked. It hit them. She was the same girl from the roadside. She smiled and said, "Your journey with us ends here. You've failed the interview." Then she turned to the third girl, the one who had saved her, and said, "Your job is confirmed, and your meals? On the house, forever. From our company." That same girl added, "These 2, when I stepped outside, they mocked me, made fun of my look. They had no idea what real class is."